The Tortoise and the Hare. Once upon a time, in a field near the woods, there lived a hare. Running was one of his favorite things to do, and rightfully so. He was incredibly fast.
"You can't catch me!"
he would shout to the other animals as he ran past.
"I'm as quick as the wind!"
And it was true. He sped everywhere he went. In the same field lived a tortoise who was quite the opposite. Each morning, he would get up for a slow walk and barely make it to the edge of the woods by evening. He didn't mind. He enjoyed taking his time, noticing the details along the way. On these morning strolls, the hare would often pass him by.
"Here I come again, Tortoise!"
he would shout.
"You better get a move on!"
"I am getting a move on,"
Tortoise would reply.
"but in my own way. I always get to where I'm going, even if I'm going slow."
"Suit yourself!"
And Hare would scamper off into the woods. One day, as the sun was setting over the woods, Hare passed Tortoise again.
"Hurry up, slowpoke!"
he shouted.
"It's almost night, and you've been walking at your slow pace since this morning!"
Tortoise had had enough.
"I get everywhere I want to go. If you think I'm slow, let's race tomorrow morning. I'll even let you pick the course."
"You've got to be joking!"
laughed Hare.
"You're as slow as molasses! I accept your challenge!" "Meet me at the top of the hill tomorrow morning."
And with that, he bounded off. Tortoise woke with the sun the next morning. He wanted to get there on time, so he set off for the hill and watched the sunrise on the way. He waited there as the other animals slowly started gathering to watch. Soon, Hare could be spotted running up the hill to the starting line.
"The first one to the river's edge is the winner,"
said Fox, who was the judge.
"You're to go down the hill, through the woods, beyond the clearing, and you'll find me there waiting for you at the finish line." "Oh, hurry up already!"
shouted Hare impatiently. Both animals took their places on the starting line.
"On your mark,"
said Fox.
"Get set, go!"
Hare and Tortoise were off. Hare ran with lightning speed, so fast that he was soon a small speck in the distance. Meanwhile, Tortoise slowly put one foot in front of the other. "Slow and steady wins the race. I won't let my energy go to waste," he said to himself. Within minutes, Hare could see the river in the distance. He glanced behind him. Tortoise was nowhere in sight.
"I think I'll just rest here, right under this oak tree for a bit,"
he said.
"I'm so far ahead, one quick nap couldn't hurt."
He got comfortable against the tree trunk and dozed off to sleep. Hours passed. Soon, the tortoise could be seen plodding down the path. Up ahead, he saw Hare napping under a shady oak tree, and the river just beyond it.
"If he wants to win the race, he better wake up soon because here I come."
Slowly but surely, Tortoise passed by Hare, who was still sleeping. As he passed, he heard Hare's loud snores.
"There's no time for me to stop and rest,"
he said.
"I must keep going."
An hour later, Tortoise was nearly to the river. Just ahead, he saw all the animals waiting to see who would cross the finish line first. Just then, Hare woke from his nap and looked behind him.
"Ha!"
he laughed.
"Tortoise is nowhere in sight!"
He turned to finish the race and ran toward the river. But when he got there, Tortoise had a medal around his neck, surrounded by the cheering animals.
"Yay, Tortoise!" "What happened?"
Hare asked, confused and angry.
"Tortoise arrived at the finish line first,"
Fox exclaimed.
"He's the winner! But I'm fast and he's slow!"
"That may be true,"
Tortoise said to Hare.
"but sometimes slow and steady wins the race."
And Tortoise started his long walk home.